Alright everyone, welcome back. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes here. But first, like always, quick ad, then we'll get started, so I'll see everyone in just a few minutes. Hey, Artie, welcome on in. How'd the last match go? For that last, maybe third left? And welcome on in, everyone. Today we'll be continuing on Darkest Dungeon 2 in our Kingdom save. So I hope you're ready for that. Yeah. If you don't know me, I'm Wolf of Shulva. Do a variety of games. Recently been playing a lot of Stalker Gamma, Darkest Dungeon 2, and a little bit before both, Abiotic Factor. But I play a large variety of stuff. Also MechWarrior 5. But yeah. Hope you guys are ready to see me suffer here. Oh, it's Kingdoms. I don't have the best track record. We'll see. Maybe we'll get through it this time. Alright. Should be good to go. That should be up. Go ahead and get that. Hold down, and there we go. Ready to start. Yeah, sorry about that. You guys rated it literally right as the the ads to disable the pre-roll. We're going. Oh, but yeah, let's see how we do. And thank you again, Hardy, for the raid. Alright, so looking at our team that we got a Leper, Vestal, Jester, and Bounty Hunter. If I'm not mistaken, this was a ragtag team we had to go with because our other team was too fatigued, and we're going through the catacombs for the first time. So there's also that. Alright. And in we go. Yeah, already, just in case you were still in ad,
sepulchres ooze with
how does that the last of that match go?
Of 1,000 corpses.
Alright. Let's do what damage we can here. Just in case I forgot to equip a bomb, which is very possible. Knowing myself. Let me just see. It's leperism, alright. So we do have bombs. There's no guarantee of hitting on this first one. Let's see.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Go ahead and just do that preemptively. And burn away the
Promising
cocoon.
development.
Alright. Got our first quest item unlocked. So let's see how bad these catacombs really are. Well. Hey, Neon. Welcome on in. I am going to go ahead and give that to Bree. Actually, wait, I see how this is gonna work. How you been, by the way, Neil? How's your mouth doing after the wisdom teeth? Still doing fine, or? All healed up, hopefully. Alright, we'll do that. Let's see. Nice. Well, hopefully it goes as well as the first side did, then. Let's see. We'll give it to the Vestal here. We'll do that with a hint to home. Bounty Hunter here will take... We'll give you these for now. And that should be good. Alright. Let's get a move on. A lot of fights already. Good thing we brought plenty of bombs. Alright. Just trying to look and see what we got here to work with. Let's go ahead and remove that. Yeah, that's good to hear that you'll be all healed up in time.
In crisis, we can rely.
Happy someone's having a
only
better
upon
time with
each
it than
other.
I did. Mine, I know, did not heal properly for a couple months. Of course, I had them done all at once, so that was at least nice, but... Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. And... finale. Bravery taking care of them all. So I'm glad to hear, though, that someone had it go
Burning
well.
brightly for all the world to see.
Well, mine was the, where they pulled them did not properly close that whole time. So I had to be very careful about any kind of food getting back there. And it, of course, it was on the bottom of the jaw, too. So, much harder to keep stuff out at the same time. And being very careful to not even shoot anywhere close to back there. Oh. Sure. What's the worst that could happen? It's only a surgeon in the dark. dank catacombs. That's a good rule of thumb to use. Mashed potatoes are very good food to eat right after. Alright, let's go ahead and do this refrigerator. Alright. One more invigorating intoxicant. And let's get a hurl back to the back. For a quick execute. Alright. That's gonna suck. Nice! I'm guessing you have someone who's injured, but is like one of your main brothers then? If you're looking for the water skin. Old Gladiator? Alright. Yeah, it's not a bad one to use it on at all. Alright. We have... Okay, we don't have Purge, we do have Bash. Let's go ahead and use Bash here. Lock herself in place. Alright, another axe. Good resist. Yes, so we really do want you in third position. Already. Trying again, I see. Oh yeah, that does heal all. Yeah, Mantra's good. Let's go to do this. Let's go ahead and deliver a big old chop with Voltici's ear. Alright.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Hey, Matthew. Yeah, we don't need one just yet, though we may need an asylum here in a moment. Let's go ahead and do an inspiring tune. I'll take all of the blows here. Alright. Had damage on the axe, but it's fine. Go ahead and do this. Go de-stress us. It is a very good game. Crap. There's the meltdown. Yep. At least it's happening right now where we can manage it. Hopefully. Let's go ahead and... I should save that. Let's get rid of one here. Yeah, it's a very good game, so... Hope you enjoy it.
Lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Let's go ahead. Let's do a battle ballad right here. Oh, those aren't the Watchmen. Those are the Nasoluses. Good rule of thumb, the Watchmen are the ones that will basically like let their presence be known a whole lot more. And the Nasoluses are a little bit quieter. Alright. But yeah, that section can be very very stressful the first time you go through it. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We'll bait the attacks in here. I want to get our healer, Janea here, healed up just a little bit. Unfortunately, we weren't able to de-stress her enough. Technically do this. Yeah, we'll do this. It's gonna de-stress. She's got enhanced block right now anyways. Let's go to Markham. Alright, Inspiring Tune does nothing, so let's go ahead and do this. I probably need to give her, rather than Judgment,
A deliberate and methodical.
definitely need something to get her to approach more. And we got one option. And it's to chop. So the good way to look at it then the solaces are the ones that can be almost bipedal. They're also normally the ones that are underground,
A breakthrough.
which is another big indicator. All right, let's do this. We use the punch here to try and get a stun. All right, big guy, get back. There are also different versions of each of the same ones too, so some of them may be like a different version of them as well. We can go ahead and do this. We'll go ahead and do that. Bash here. Make sure they don't get a
Another
turn.
impediment cleared with impunity.
Not that they really would, but just to be sure. Yes. That is actually another very good indicator. Go ahead and do this. We'll give bleed to them both. Alright, Bravery has all their debuffs removed. Let's go ahead and do that. And I intimidate the good doctor. Alright. Go ahead and have Janea heal herself here. Yeah, we want to do that. I could do Judgment here. It's worth it. That makes him vulnerable for when we get him into the front. So let's do that. Alright, Bravery's gonna advance here. Alright. A flashbang. Good shuffle. Let's go ahead. Go ahead and do this. Let's de-stress everyone.
Simple kindness.
There we go. Yeah, that's one of the things that's actually hard to remember with Exodus, is that you do want it, even though it is still like story based, it is very much you want to explore a lot to look for all the interesting stuff. Like for instance, night vision goggles. You can actually get them very early, theoretically. 19 to 43? Don't mind if I do. Down you go. hurts. Luckily, we have Solemnity still, so we're just fine. He's gonna heal them and buff them. Sadly. What? The good doctor is dead. So it's just the big guy. Problem is... well, the big guy has a big knife and axe. Alright. Let's go and fade to black. Alright. Let's go and use Judgment. They do respawn. It just takes a while. It's a very slow time, and not all of them respawn, but you will find more. It's just not every camp will. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We'll push him up. Use Mantra on her. That'll give us a little bit of extra health here. Alright. One thing. You know? Still worked out. Yeah, let's heal up. Good try, Hardy, good try.
Become unstoppable. Unmoored. Uncaged. Downright unreasonable.
Oh, both of these will.
But deadly all the same.
Okay, Neon got it there. I was not expecting the follow-up. One would think I would by this point. Alright. So our health isn't looking too good. But our stress is, now that we had a meltdown so early. Teamwork does make the dream work. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I need to get our bounty hunter set up for position 2 potentially to cycle between them. Big punch.
Well done.
Big punch. There's a crit. Alright. And chop him at the knees. Leave none standing. Alright.
Cut down these nightmares and blaze the trail to your redemption.
I love the floating spark balls. I forget if they actually have an official like name other than just like Spark or something like that. Alright, we definitely want to give the Appalling Apron to Jania. She needs some extra health recovery for herself. And it will also make it to where she heals for more too. Honestly, I'm tempted to do this. Gives a lot of regen and doesn't let her get whittled down. Yeah, you want to be in the back, so we do want you with Judgment. Let's give the restorative here for that. Demons can be quite a problem. Alright, that works better. You don't have a chop. Do you, Bree, have anything to draw yourself forward? No. So there is a slight issue with our team comp. Just because we don't have a good shuffle method here. But otherwise, it's fine. Kind of wish we had the water on at that time, but hey. It happens. The fact we got the mortar and pestle is really good. I'm actually tempted to give... Yeah, we leave him with what he's got right now. But it would be nice to be able to somehow fit that thunderclap on. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And I kind of want everything here. I don't need that many salves.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Let's go to the left. We already get the cash. Oh. Left is a fight. Luckily, it's bloodsuckers.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Yeah, demons, though, can be very intimidating. Especially if you're a little low on ammo. Alright. We'll go ahead and use that. I need to be saving some like somewhere.
Let it die.
But, we do want to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Just keep stacking those back up. Alright. Ooh! My eyes may be failing, but my arm is not. Wolfenstein charges into battle. Alright. The atmosphere is amazing. It really is. Alright. We may be able to kill this one in the back, so let's go for it. Our bounty hunter will go before it. They're just gonna hack away at myself. Alright. Big hits. Eh. We got a 3-point burn. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and chop. And obliterate
Let
one.
us hope to finish this quickly.
Let's go ahead. Let's battle bounty. We can afford to do so. Cytokinesis, another slime appears. But that one's dead. So it balances out. Let's go ahead and fade to black. That'll injure that one enough we can take it out. There we go. Alright. Divine Grace. That one's gonna die. So let's go ahead and do this. What weapons are you using out of curiosity? Trying to stick with any specific ones, or just using whatever you can get a hold of ammo for? Alright, chop it off. Down to one. This is where I wish I had Purge. Alright. Genio block for Blueberry. Bounty Hunter will put in the good work with the axe. As much as I want to try and heal here, I could. It would definitely be the safe option. Let's go for that, because that sets me up for the next road battle here. Okay, and that works out perfectly. But now they need to finish it off. interesting. I also noticed, speaking of stuff that dropped on console, for Game Pass, I noticed, Hades. It was Hades and like 2 other games that were noteworthy came out on Game Pass. Well, 3 if you count, Frostpunk as well. Frostpunk 2, I should say. I can't remember what the other game was. Dang it, Artie. I would say save the energy for the Stalker streams, but we both know that they'll happen at the same frequency. Let's go ahead and get rid of more of the burn salve. Deep Rock Survivor, that was the other one I was thinking of, mainly. Thank you, Neil. Because Deep Rock Galactic was a lot of fun. I know that one's a twin-stick shooter, right? Jeez, we're just getting all the fights. Yeah, though, for those who don't know, there is going to be a new roguelike.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
Or from Deep Rock. That's more like Deep Rock Galactic. Alright, let's go ahead and do that.
A promising development.
And just finale them to finish them off. Good, and that actually fixed one relationship. The nice thing is we're getting mastery for the road battles. There was one more I'm trying to think of that got added.
Send this sucker-eating violation back into the earth. It is not welcome
I
here.
just can't think of it right offhand. Let's go ahead and take the fight. I need the mastery. We can probably afford the negative relations for now. So let's keep it up. Alright. Throw back. Chop and dome. A judgment may finish them off. And there we go. Oh. His cytokinesis did not work for him. So let's go ahead and remove this one. Dang it. I was really hoping to remove that one. Okay. Go ahead and do that. It's got 3 health, so it's a guaranteed kill. Apparently it doesn't do it on the first round, Neil, and I thought it would do there. Alright, go ahead and stun it. No slimes be unleashed. Or at least not extra one. Slap a slime right on me. I guess that's one way to get an extra one.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Press your advance.
There we go. Ooh.
Lizard.
Okay, yes, they are. I did fix it. I figured out what the issue was. I had to completely reset it, basically, to fix it. But they are good now. They've actually been fixed for a couple days now. I had mentioned it, but obviously mentioning it just on stream. No guarantee anyone hears it. Already stealing the spotlight with the dolphins. But yeah, I got it. It should be fully working. I tested them all. At least at the time there. It's just from the transfer into OBS, I accidentally messed up one setting and it was completely misaligning it. On top of it wasn't synced properly either with the laptop, so I just had to completely redo it. Alright, siege and we go. There's a buzzing. Freedom to fly the banner, huh, Hardy? Been waiting for that one, I see. I don't blame you. They are nice to have. Alright. That's how it got rid of the bleed there. Kind of unfortunate timing because that removed a bit of the stress field. I could use cooling off right now. It is quite warm. Okay, that's a new one. That one needs turned down just a little bit. Probably need to sync that up to where it's controlled through OBS fully for the volume, but then I don't know if I can individually do it. We'll see though. Let me find... Let me just do this real quick. Okay, for one, that one's gonna get turned down. That's a new one. Sorry, just let's also get these. I see Hardy's going through them all here. At least some of these are actually new. Oh. Alright. Uh-huh. Just making sure, you know, no eardrums get blown out by any of them. Hey, it's no scam, I'll have you know. Alright. There's that one, and then let me just do... There we go. Get some of these other ones here. Alright. Sorry, just adjusting them all so it's not so loud for some of the extra ones. Hey. It's only a little long. That can stay as it is. Literally getting to him right before I do. Oh, that's... Okay, That's a lot more than I thought there. Alright, that's good enough for now. That's a good amount of them adjusted. Alright, let's go ahead and chop. Oh yeah, no one did say rock and stone. Well, I'll cheer for you, rock and stone. And also, you can't forget the obligatory for Carl. That one has to go hand in hand with it.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright. Ooh, Crimson Curse on a Bounty Hunter is actually good. Okay. We don't have Caltrops, so let's go ahead and try... Good, we get rid of that. Let's go ahead and use Mantra here. I kind of hate how Immobilize is a negative. Alright. This is the perfect time
There is
for
comfort
an
in
inspiring
company.
tune. Alright. Let's chop him down. Oh, good crit.
A trivial worriment.
Good timing there. Very good timing. Alright. You know what? Let's do a fade to black here. We'll blind that one. Not that it matters. Oh. Clearly. Alright. This is a hefty bleed. Let's go ahead and do this. I really need some way to help remove his blind. Let's... That's an awful lot of crits here. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's do this. An encore. One more axe. Sadly not a crit that time. I'm not gonna lie, some of the food that shows up on that though looks really good.
A simple kindness.
But yeah, a lot of those challenges are quite out there, shall we say. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so it's just a bite now. Hurl the axe.
A petty hindrance.
And there we go. Alright, we got more blood. We got plenty of in supplies, hopefully. And we got our first trip through the underground.
Humbled by exposure and neglect,
Get a fussy eater.
this ramshackle
Great.
inn is a welcome sight, nevertheless.
I'm not that fussy about eating, I'll have you know. I actually am not very picky at all. Alright, a bounty hunter gets a bit of fear of fire. Jania gets sneaky. Okay. And escalation 2 happens. Alright.
Our position is under threat.
It's not too bad. That one's also not bad. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we can get to those. The question is, Okay, so this one doesn't have defenders, so we will have to send people.
Distribute your
Luckily,
champions
we can send...
judiciously.
I believe this is her... Or no, Trzin. That's Trzin, let's see... So Trzin, Hardini, the Rogue... What's the one before, wasn't it? Or did some of these... Hold on. There's Hardet. I remember that one. I feel like one of the names didn't save here. Who knows? We'll have to see. Alright. It all blends together with how much we've gone through this. Let's go ahead. This could be good for getting, we actually have a ton of baubles right now. This could be very smart to grab. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Without tail, there can be no tooth.
This also gives us the ability to get pets.
Victory cannot be achieved without investment and infrastructure.
Yeah, that works. We can't get the stagecoach yet. Let's get our mastery here.
Experience,
Alright.
however painful, is the
I
greatest
definitely
teacher of all.
need Purge as an option. I just need the basic version. Okay, we definitely need you to have Razor's Wit in case we need you to move yourself more consistently. I like Finish Him, so we'll grab that. And actually, I guess for you for now, Mace Smash would not be bad. Candlelight's interesting. Because it's a front 2 target. It's not quite worth it. Yeah, it gives us options. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab Mace Bash. There we go. Alright, what do we get in the provision?
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Ooh. Okay. Rat Skull is nice. May have to buy that. Can I lower the price just slightly more? No. Alright, so what else do we have here? Crit Seeker, the Sparkle Ball. Oh, and we got a Pot and Steel. Okay, so we're getting Sparkle Ball's good. Let's get the Uncommon Sea Shell, though. Let's get the Pot and Still. We'll buy some whiskey. We'll buy a pig. And I can buy some playing cards. Alright. Let's give out the pig.
Your coach
Let's
must
go
be
and get our stuff
maintained if it is to
installed
carry
here.
you where you must go.
Do that.
Good. An improvement.
We'll keep the wheels as they are.
Each day brings new
Alright,
obstacles
so I
and
actually
new
1,
opportunities.
2, 3. Okay, so we do have the time to go there. We definitely want to do that.
This
So we gotta
path
go back
gambles
through the
on life
underground?
and limb alike.
Actually, we don't have to. What am I doing? We
Our
just go
great
up and over.
cities burn. All
Yeah,
their
that works.
Beauty and knowledge,
That actually works out better.
ash on the wind.
Okay, we go up and around. Let's go ahead and give out some buffs here. Let's do this for now. Give you the extra crit chance. No, I don't want to replace him. We don't need the poetry right now. Let's do the cards. Oh. Okay. We can go ahead and do this. I do like having the Gnarly Knuckles because he's melee only anyways. So it still makes a lot of sense to have for him. Let's see, what's your move rate? Is only 20% base. That's still wild to me that that's the case, but hey. Okay, you don't have the speed for this. Let me just see what we got here. Okay. Why are you so slow? Whatever. I don't get why they're quite so slow here. I'm actually tempted to remove Encore for now with this team. It's great, but I feel like it limits us a little bit too much. Judgment definitely works best here for now. Bounty Hunter. We'll give you that. Photophobic. Or pyrophobic. Kind of bad timing, actually, but hey. Let's make sure there's no diseases. Okay, no diseases that matter. You don't have Crimson Curse. Okay. Alright. Let's fix this. There we go. Okay, so we need to find a family on the road. This makes us bleed, right? Yes. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these in case we fight a boss. And I'm actually tempted to say that's good. The other thing I'm considering is... Yeah, let's actually do this. I've got an idea of how to set this up. Let's give this. And we'll save those for later. We'll try and sell the telescope. Let's get moving. We have one more mastery point. Probably do need, or should go ahead and use it. Go ahead and finish him upgraded. That way we have a good execution move. There we go. Alright. Oh. Ideally, I guess we could go for another librarian kill.
The great cities of man, ruined
It's definitely
and
greedy,
aflame.
but with what we've got, it may actually work out. Let me just do this real quick. Fine without flashbang, let's do that. We have the shuffle to make use of the stun. Well, not road healing, but what do we have on the map here? Okay, yeah, we want to go to the left. Alright. And this team is actually one I am relatively confident with fighting the librarian. Nice. Let's go ahead and start the fight. Bree looking for more
Agony
combat.
by accumulation.
It's funny how Bree's the one going for all the fights. And the bounty hunter and the leper are like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. We're good without fighting. A little bit of an odd one. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and just use Finish Him. Let's try to see if there was something better we could do there. Not really. We'll go to defend Bree because it doesn't exactly have much health. That's fine. Alright. That affects me not at all. Alright. And let's chop.
Let us hope to
Hopefully
finish this
drops
quickly.
the Executioner's Blade. Alright, Bree. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and just fade to black. Alright. We can go ahead and use Menstruations here to remove that. Because that's a decent amount there. They won't be able to target him afterwards. Alright. Good
Incremental,
focus on their
but
part.
deadly all the same.
Let's go to make use of our Razor's Wit.
A
Get a
slow
hit in there.
suffering begins.
And let's go ahead and finish him off. But we do it with the Caltrops, since they're combos. Makes more sense. Alright. Let's go ahead and withstand. It would not get through. Alright, now we heal. great heal, by the way. Part of the reason why we gave Junia there the apron. Such a good item, even if it is risky. Alright. Should have just marked him, actually.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
But it's fine. Let's go ahead and Inspiring Tune. Alright, more menstruations. Let's remove that.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Cool. I think we did remove it. Yeah, keep giving us that lizard. Keep it up, party. Let that be the war cry. The enemy just constantly hears lizard in the background. Gets very confused. Alright, let's fade to black here. Don't blow us up. What sheep ever do to you anyways? Alright, I'm gonna actually go ahead and use a healing salve here.
Relief comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Alright. And let's go ahead and let's weaken them with Judgment. And chop them. There we are. Go ahead and intimidate them. Good thing they can't do much here. Go ahead and uppercut him. Wait, is that a boss version? It is. Man. All bosses are not created equal. I'll just say that. Alright, let's go ahead and remove that very
This
hefty
wound,
burn.
at least, has been tended to.
Alright. And they're already comboed. Let's go ahead and give some speed and power. Chop. Alright. Chop. Another funeral pyre. Unfortunate. Let's go to do that. Alright, we can go ahead and use Mantra here now to remove the blind. Come on, big jumps. Ah. But of course... Ooh, but they're blinded. Didn't matter. Alright. They're almost down. How much of a bleed is that for? Yeah, let's do this.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Alright. Let's break that armor. Let's guard here. Let's use Solemnity. Okay. It helps to keep them from getting through us here. Alright. Do a fade to black. Go blind. We can go ahead and get a stress heal, though, which was the main goal. And let's go with a bash. Okay.
Greater threats await those who...
There we go. That one was just a tad bit loud. Jeez. Let's go ahead and reduce that by just a little bit. At least it was loud on my end. Of course, I may have the volume turned up.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
If I want the militia encounter... What was this one again? It is just militia. I honestly... How much money do we have? I think we go down the center. First, because it's also what two people are requesting. Because we do that. If I can get just a little bit of money here somehow. Perfect. Boy. Another fight. Her ladyship again. I guess once was not enough. Let's just get a bleed in here. You coming over, Jack? Alright. Good enough. I want to take her out quick.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and use mantra here. Remove... well, it doesn't remove the vulnerability, sadly. Though, luckily, they used the low damage move. That's fine. Alright. Block for bounty hunter here. And let's intimidate.
Work.
There we go. No amount of dodge will save her. Alright.
The slow suffering begins.
Man, they are really just trying to blind me to death, aren't they? Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and try for that. I really need you gone. So we'll go ahead with that. Alright. Tempted to do this. Yeah, we may as well because I can't use Hurlbat. So we'll do that. Let's just see. Okay, we got a burn on this one. Go ahead and do this. Let's do an inspiring tune. Alright. Judgment finishes them off. Thanks to the bleed. There we go. Alright.
A brilliant
Amazing
conclusion.
crit from Bree Bree. Cool. A lot of burn. Oh. There we go. They're stunned, which is great. Alright. Chop. No. We go ahead and pass.
Self-reliance
That's the
is a
smarter
rare
option.
and wonderful thing.
We use Solemnity.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Alright. Now we chop. This one's dead. This one's not. Let's remove the dodge. Alright. Jeez. Definitely using menstruations. Alright.
Extinguished at last.
Playing the puzzle of how do I get out of this with some health? The answer, I don't know. Alright. Ooh. Nice. That works.
Lenity.
We can reduce stress again.
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Big chops. And it works. One more chop and it's good to go. The fact we got the same champion twice in a row, by the way.
Unpleasant in the extreme. This
At least
work is
I knew how
noble.
to handle them the second time,
Not
which is actually
necessary.
focus them down because they are a threat. They're not easy pickings if you let them get going. Makes sense that it is a champion enemy, but oh, all right. Now we can't sell anything, but what I do want to do is, where are the worst of the traits here? Book burner is fine. Honestly, this is awful.
We need not be
Let's go ahead and remove that.
defined by our shortcomings.
Pacifist is honestly fine on a Jester. And I believe, if I remember right, Finale is ranged. Okay, so we do want to remove that. Alright. These two have Crimson Curse, so they don't need the fatigue heal. Let's do one there. And we have the mixing kit, right? Believe we do. Concoctions stacking would also be good, but or we have the mortar and pestle is what it is. Yeah, we have the mortar and pestle. This would still be very good. Both of these are actually very good, though. I think we wait for now. I wait on the baubles. And we try and get something else. Because I may see something I really want. Or really need, actually. Oh, so we'll be a little bit greedy and stingy with our baubles.
Modest
He gave up a
homespun
bit
comforts
anyways.
are still
Grudge
something to
Bearer is
cling to.
fine. Alright. Nice. Ooh. Okay, so we get to go through a contagion area.
Look to your defenses. They will soon be tested.
Yeah, that has no defenses. I'm trying to think how we're gonna do this. We actually need to move these guys here.
Moving alone in hostile territory.
You guys
Let
need
us
to move
hope
back.
for their safe arrival.
So they'll all be there to take on these. We can send our group right here.
Lizard, lizard,
Be
lizard,
mindful.
lizard, lizard, lizard,
Travel
lizard, lizard,
is not
lizard,
without risk.
Keep slamming away at the lizards.
lizard.
Sound the alarms. The lizards have come.
Learn what can be taught. and
That's
you
why
may
you're doing it,
stand
right?
Just a little taller at the end.
Enough lizards, you say?
Lizard.
No,
lizard,
that can't
lizard,
be. There's
lizard,
never enough.
Lizard, 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 lizard,
Precious
lizard.
relics remind us of a time
Alright,
before the
we
end.
will upgrade...
Lizard.
Supply lines and swords.
Uh-huh.
This is how wars are won.
We'll go to upgrade that. You guys really are good at setting that up. Teamwork there, I respect it. Glad to see everyone pitching in to try and get the best out of the jump scares. Alright, so this does not really benefit here. Let's go with the stronger heal, I think. We either go with a stronger heal? Yeah, that's probably better. That's almost certainly better there. This is not really worth going for. Alright. But you used round 1, slightly more damage, no res piercing, no more knockback, okay. Go no escape. Could be useful. Actually, I think we do this. We master Solemnity. Alright. Let's give some cheese to Bree myself. Missing anything on anyone? Missing some bombs. Let's go ahead and get those online. Are you guys craving? You are. So let's go ahead and do that. And do we have an extra salve? We do not. Okay. That's fine.
Planning and mindfulness, as vital to survival as
All right.
sharpened steel.
Let's go ahead and head up here through the
Mud
tangle.
and rain, resignation and death.
Pick up our abomination
This land
friend
is
here.
truly barren.
We'll probably set him up. That's... Oh!
While the
Free
heart still
Engineer
beats,
here. And actually
desire
really,
will never die.
really good. Okay. The heal more than the skill removing that bleeds just because it's on the heal itself. So I guess that's actually really good.
War rewards
Blood is
only
in there.
resignation.
Okay, I need to check our stagecoach here. Let's see. What does this say? Healers on the front lines. Oh, so we need to go straight, actually. Okay, we actually do need to go straight here.
Blindly forth at the mercy
This is
of
the first time
road
I've actually gotten
and its
to
myriad
mess with the
dangers.
second stage. Someone
The
wants my
twisted
head.
faces of the damned,
You can't have it.
high and cloaked
I say
in
no.
malice.
There's more blood. We'll go ahead and guard for him since we got a bit of blood from him. And let's go ahead and lock him in place. Oh, unfortunate. You know what we can do? We can do a razor's wit. But would it be worth it? Yeah. That'll set us up. Alright, do I have one more stun? Not yet. Okay. Let's go ahead and use this. Collect calls. It's unfortunate we didn't get to immobilize him. That would have been perfect. Need a rush. And hunt. Alright, so I'm going to be intimidating to try and keep the fire on myself as much as possible. Alright. Come on, big old cuts. Good hit.
Measure out your violence.
That's a big
and
bleed, but we
apply
can
it
fix that.
judiciously.
What if you need to guard him? Go ahead and
A
remove that
promising
one.
development.
Alright. Yeah, we'll go ahead and set up Sanctuary here. Alright. Head Knocker is fine. We'll go ahead and get off death's door.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Show collection. Thank you for taunting me. Alright. Let's go ahead. And let's bleed him. Alright. We set up the Intimidate. Let's go ahead and have him... Oh, I just realized I may have made a slight mistake. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll get a chance to do finale in a moment. We're gonna use Mantra here for a big heal. Oh, come on. had to be when I planned on it. Alright. Oh, that's dangerous. Let's go ahead and stun this head. Thank you. Head rush is fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and reduce everyone's stress. Full heal. The Jester is not guarded, which is... Oh, thank you. That was actually very scary. Alright, mantra.
This road cannot be walked alone.
Good group heal. Okay, he doesn't have too much bleed on him. That's not great. We don't have a way to heal her. Alright, I need to do... Uh-huh. What's the rat dance for? Do you see something coming along? Uh-huh. Good attempt. Can I force them to target? We got vulnerability on them. Let's do this. Alright. Wait, Battle Ballad saves her. Okay, good. Alright, they're guarding, that's fine. A Divine Grace helps out the Jester and heals her. That works. Crit 1. Doesn't that feel bad? For him, at least. Alright. I will go ahead and guard him. I will guard Bree with my life. Alright, let's see, you're guarded for 2 turns. How long is that on you? For 2 turns. Okay. So we need to do this. Alright. He's guarded. So let's fade to black right here. Okay, it does ignore it, so we can set up for finale here. Okay. I should give Bree the orders there. Alright. This is gonna reduce our healing output. But we need to do this.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
Because I also want to be removing some of these bleeds. Yeah.
Steady yourself.
Oh. And of course, I am somehow moving first here.
Sacrifice bestows an uncertain absolution.
Okay. They were cursed because they had my name on them. This is just how it is. Oh, okay.
Malaise.
Firebomb them.
And steady.
Reverie go for the kill on that one. Hope not quite enough.
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding.
I am most
currently.
certainly not okay with it, but I have to be.
Good day, I'm Bob the Necromancer, and today we're doing an unboxing.
And I can actually retreat from this fight. I didn't realize that neglector. I actually do need to retreat here if I want to save these three. We've done barely anything here because I haven't been able to get much of a foothold. Fine. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, if only Bob actually could give us his services. Well, that trinket was pointless. Get out of here. And of course, you know, the leper who is negative speed somehow moves first. You can't make this up. Alright. We definitely need to make sure you are fully healed. We do have ways to recover this, but that just... it is a little aggravating. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll keep Hurlbat on in case we get in the position, but this will give us the damage we need. Because of our positioning, let's do Encore here. And because I may need the extra turn. And I think we need Mace Bash here. Alright. Let's do that. It's good we have this already. Let's give this. And let's give a bomb. That was just awful timing. I definitely didn't play that the best. If I had gotten the Immobilize at the start, we would have been able to immediately nuke them, but sadly we didn't. Alright, armor's almost gone.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
Well... this is better. Let's go ahead and take that. Because it's just torch loss rather than stress. Oh, there's a layer there too.
The tangled trails.
Let's see if we can meet the family here. And see if that handles our rumor. More whiskey. Pour one out for me when you guys get to the end.
Wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Alright. We actually need the light. That way we can make it safely to the end. I guess our abomination is taking up the role of front line. Potentially for now. Alright. Oh, that is not the kind of stress I was hoping for. On reaching this place. Luckily, we don't have too many stress dealers. Yeah, let's go ahead and do Caltrops. It sets up the finale here. That's not worth it. Let's just do Fade to Black. Alright. We can remove that. If we are back one position. Let's go ahead and do this.
Relief comes rarely in
We'll at
these
least use the
times.
spring water.
Savor it.
Yeah, the weaken at the start is really what also did not help. Let's go ahead and move back. I want to be able to remove that stun if I can.
Incremental. But
That is a
deadly all
lot of
the same.
stress. Of course, he's going first. Come
This
on.
is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
Oh, I wish I could say I was. I really do. Oh, thank you. Please, Resolute. I need something. Thank you for holding on strong. Alright. So.
I'm not dead! There. He says he's not dead. Yes, he is. I'm not. He isn't.
We're not yet.
He'll be soon. He's very ill. I'm getting better. No, you're not. You'll be stone dead in a moment.
Uh-huh. Let's go ahead and throw some bombs.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Let's fade to black. I don't want to move her out of position here. Alright. There we go.
Forged through toil.
Oh. Alright. I need to get rid of one of these, but we don't have the damage without a crit. Let's go ahead and stun him. Well. Well. Come on, one more Resolute. Nope, not this time. Not today. Luckily, he didn't drop below 1 health. Okay, you know what? Three damage burn. One more bomb. Okay, we can get rid of this one. Is that the right call? Yeah. We'll actually do this. That was the right call there. Okay. Good resist.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Ow. Do not take him. It's not his time. Okay, that works. Turn wasted. Good. Alright. Mantra. Get him off death's door. Okay.
The final chord is struck.
Oh. Alright. Reaper is down. But luckily, this one back here is dead. We can't use menstruations here yet. The only thing I can actually use to guaranteed save him is this.
There is comfort in company. Sadly, some casualties are to be expected.
Yep. It was indeed a crit fail.
Steady yourself.
Alright. 1 versus 1 and I can't
Fight
reach him
through
now.
the fatigue.
Oh, there we go. Alright. Keep up the bonking. This isn't over yet. It's just looking a little bleak. The Collector... How many runs in Kingdoms has the Collector ruined for me now? Feels like it's at least 4 now. Alright. Could do this. It actually could cost me. So let's instead do this. Because it will give him 2 hits. Yeah, that was the right call. One more and we actually instant kill him. We do 100% bonus damage. Yeah. The only guarantee we have is to pass one more turn here. Alright. This is pain. Why is this reducing our damage so much? Because we should have more bonus damage than we're losing here. This should be 100% damage. Weaken's only supposed to be removing 50%, so it should still be increased. What kind of weird math is going on here? Alright.
Once again, teetering on that terrible
Come on.
precipice.
Thank you. That was literally our only way we were gonna succeed this, so... Good bonk on top of it. Alright. 1 health. We succeeded. It ain't pretty, but we did.
However dilapidated, this inn might still serve honorably.
I hate how there's no, like, guarantee first death blow you get. Like, it's... Hey. Alright. What do we gotta work with now? Alright, Hardet.
Be mindful.
Dismiss. Go down.
Travel on foot is not without risk.
We actually have to leave these guys here. Yeah. I guess this inn has to fall for us to have a chance here. So let's do this.
The farms and fields of our kingdom, overrun with putrescence and rot.
Okay.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Consult their findings. Must be consulted. Their findings must be collected. So let's see. Okay. So we need to go to another field hospital.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
I actually need to do this. We need those. Okay. Come on in, Bigby.
One learns quickly when survival
Join
demands
this
it.
atrocity in the making. Alright. I think what we can do here is we can actually do this. This will give us a constant source of healing for her. Bigby, you have manacles, which is ranged. You do have rake. Sure. We'll give you this setup. So we're gonna need a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and give food. Alright. We repair the wagon.
The roads are rife with peril.
And we
Although
ride
protection
through
is
the fetter.
always welcome.
Oh man.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
Okay. What path do we need to go? Middle, left.
We venture blindly forth.
Let's see if we
at the
can make it.
mercy of the road and its myriad dangers.
We've got conscripts.
Desperate
There's a
and
chance.
wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take the firelight, and armor. It gives us a guaranteed block. I really do. It's a bad habit I have of not retreating. The in siege I couldn't do anything about. That was just, you have to fight those. So we had no options there. We're gonna have to retreat here. Like, there's no way I'm taking on the surgeon in this case. It's just, it's not gonna happen. Thank you. But what we can do,
Consider all variables.
I can go to the hospital here. We can get progress for the quest. We'll make it to the characters. Okay. We got the findings. These say no substitute for the study of infected blood taken directly from the monsters themselves. Alright. It's not over till everyone crumbles to dust before our eyes here. Like it's possible. Okay.
These crumbling ruins may yet have some shelter to offer.
Okay. Now hold on. Alright, well we have to go back there.
Threatens us
But
once
one...
more.
Yeah, we wouldn't have enough time to get to this. Do I actually care about this one? Actually don't care about that one. This lets us move through a new region. But it also lets us get up here. I think we actually go for that. We're gonna have to give up that one too, possibly, because I do need to get down here. And I mean, if we rush them, no, because we have to wait 2 days here. So even if we rush up here, we can't make it back. So we do have to go down there. Oy. We still got people though. Alright, you're a survivor. You're a stealth healer, we need to keep that in mind. Geo? 1 second, Neil, and I got...
Will the kingdom survive the Bloodsuckers?
I don't know. I'm not too sure at this point. They're putting up quite the fight. I'll give them that. Alright.
Relief for those taxed
Let's go ahead and do
by
this.
the hardships of our campaign.
Big B's gonna need to wait here. Get Damien in.
Expertise and experience. This one will serve.
Okay. Sanguinus. Well, who works for Sanguinus then? Alright, all allies behind. So we actually want, Renault there. But who works as him? That is awful, having the potential for vulnerability there. Let's go ahead. This is the only one with no... Well, this also has no downside. Let's go with this. You're support-based. Need to make note of that. Appease us. You know, I can agree there. Who fits the role, though? Alright. Let's do that. I lost some trinkets. I feel like. No. It's just how I have them distributed. 1 second. Yeah, I was about to say. That's what I was thinking I lost here. Let's go with this. He can actually tank a good bit, so let's do that. Okay. You know what? I think I have an idea of how we're going to set this up. You get this. You get that. Who has the speed? That's you, right? Yes. We take that. Alright. But who do we fit, or feel fits the role? Is it the martyr, the flagellant over there? Does he fit? Is he worthy? Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, we do this. Because this team doesn't actually really want to be shuffled. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. Just trying to recover this at this point. Okay. Let's just be safe with this. Let's give out some whiskeys. You know what? Everyone gets a whiskey barrel. Alright, Renault. You get the buckler. Actually, really, instead, he will get the fire. We'll give Damien here the buckler. You know what? That's who gets it. Because he's not able to fight right now. He's only able to take the pain himself. Take the weight of the world. Alright. Let's do this. Because we need positional movement on her. We'll keep these in storage for now. Let's take this. No. Let's take the thunder grenade. And that should be good. That should be fine. We'll use a bit more whiskey. There we go. Plenty of good relationships. All right.
A new disaster.
Let's head up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, I don't have to give up this inn.
Blinding snow.
It's
biting
gonna
winds,
suck,
and lurking in the furor.
but we can make it.
Oblivion's spawn.
Alright,
Tried and tested.
that works
A
for
bond
me.
to be counted on.
And you know what? There's something fitting about a crusader named Sanguinus. I feel like he crusades against the blood. Yeah, I did have it right. Alright. That's where I was missing that. Alright, there we go. Also, he's perfectly fit for this.
A simple choice. At least it should
Let's go
be.
for this. Yeah, I'm not in a position to go for the lair. Okay. That is useful. I can actually make use of that with a few other items. We got only fights ahead. At least that's what it's looking like. We'll get the relationship here. Pisus will need it. Alright. Lead and burn. Alright. First things first. Let's go and prepare with Connet. And a holy lance piercing through this one. Meanwhile, let's go to protect Connie. Can't use more yet, so let's just heal her up. Cost of himself. And let's go to bump the starfish.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay. Stress will need managing. Okay, I'm not the one who needs the bonk, and they are. Here it is, all tangled. Alright. This...
All heroes are human.
Okay, so this gives vulnerability and removes the stance. I don't mess with it quite yet. Let's instead do flesh. There we go. Alright. Let's clear that corpse. bunkin' we shall do. Okay. One more hit here. We can actually throw Judgment on now. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's do this. And let's invert the stance. It is, Nealon. Who knows? They started up soon. Nope, it's been on Game Pass since day one. It's surprisingly released on there. Trust me, I was shocked too. Alright. Get a good chop in. Let's go ahead and de-stress. There we are.
Suffering begins.
Good dodge. We didn't get hit with the full power of the crit.
A small foundation
Use
of
Deathless
trust.
here. Another cleave. That's that one dealt with.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I don't remember which one that is. I'll take a look at that in a moment. And see. Sounds. I always say this because I see a lot of games, but it does actually sound familiar. Definitely need ministrations here. Yeah, I like the combination back here, by the way, because it makes it to where Janea can get enhanced block very easily. We need a way to actually move back, looking at it. We can only go on offense, no defense. Alright. One more cleave. Let's go ahead and let the corpse fester.
A deliberate and
There we are.
methodical appliance of harm.
And let's go ahead and provide more sanctuary. Yeah, that is actually really strong.
One less obstacle in our path.
No, one more. Not one less.
The Pale Rider has tracked her quarry.
Okay, and I'm already bleeding. Lovely.
Haste
Oh.
and carelessness. Hallmarks
Okay.
of the unprepared.
Let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Good stun. Remove the bleed. Let's go ahead and set this up. Oh.
Weaken them, that another may finish the work.
Okay. Holy Lance back up. That burn on him. Definitely use Sanctuary here. Okay. fire the pistol. We got the weakens. Okay, let's go ahead and use
Relief
Deathless.
comes rarely in these times. Savor it.
Oh. Okay.
Bravo!
Keep fainting. Keep hoping for the best. That's a good heal.
A small foundation of trust.
Okay. Draw the stress. Good blocks. Yeah, let's go ahead and set up here. Another Holy Lance is probably going to be necessary.
The slow suffering begins.
Oh. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's prepare. Ow. Can't even heal that much. Let's go and get the fire on him. Alright. We can actually guard him here. More. Let's go ahead. Throw that. And I don't want to just use this. Let's use Sanctuary.
A small reprieve from this carousel of horrors.
Okay. Another pistol shot. Good. Go ahead and use Deathless here. Another Holy Lance. Okay. And let's use Mantra. Okay, well that's another horror.
Conflict.
That's not great. Let's see, we can actually do this from back here. So let's do this. There's a meltdown. That's fine. This is why we had positive relationships with everyone. Go ahead and use Divine Grace here on ourselves. Just for that little bit of extra health. Person not within range. Let's go ahead and do this. We're just staying back there. Taunting with more. ahead and set this up to where you can do a second one. Alright. Another Holy Lance, I mean. Not a second one of those.
Excellent work.
Thank you, or actually, that's Sanguinus. He's Sanguinus now. Alright, let's go ahead and do this.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay. Radiance. And a coup de grace. Blasting death back to the abyss.
Denied once more. She
Oh.
retreats to some unknowable place.
Okay. Both are very good. This is actually extremely good because I can theoretically set that up. That's awesome. Okay. Death's Head right here. Perfect. Okay. I need a quick break, so let's look at this Nine Kings real quick, just to make sure it's the one I was thinking of. Oh. Yeah, okay. It is the Kingdom Builder. Alright. I wasn't sure, because I know there's also, The King is Watching, I think is the name of it. That also is like a city builder style. That I was thinking it may be what I was thinking of. Alright. Definitely seems very interesting. I like how they advertise breaking the game, by the way. Alright. Anyone else? Any other bosses? No? Good. Because there can also be a boss related to these guys. I was honestly expecting him to show up here. Alright. Burn the barricade. I need to put Judgment back on, but let's do this. Let's prepare. We'll set up a really big hit. Hopefully get rid of the barricade in one go. Alright, those work just fine. We'll go ahead. We'll smack it. Yes. It is basically because Flagellant is still actually one of the most powerful characters, if I'm not mistaken. They balance it out by having death as an option. So you, if you're not careful, you can really get punished for bringing along a Flagellant. Luckily, with basically any abilities, he can still almost carry the fight. Alright, we'll get a smack in there. Like, right here, for instance, I can just do this. We just do that. We use Deathless here. Like, even in pure support, he's insane. So it works out. Oh. I should actually throw the death head trinket on him, probably. Let's go ahead and faint here. Allow us to get some damage in. As long as they attack us, of course. But yeah, honestly, I love a lot of the mechanics they actually did with this game. It really does feel good, especially now that the game's in a better state. With stuff like Kingdoms, them doing the character reworks. Just the whole 9 yards with that. Alright, she's guarded, let's do this. Good crit. Oh. Alright. Let's go ahead and use Menstruations here. Remove that. Alright. Back to goal. Keep setting this up. Alright. Once more. You know, I like how they can be wasting, by the way. It is actually really nice. Oh, I have not seen that either. I completely forgot that was a thing, because I know it's like a secret boss. I forget how you even get it. Because I've only ever seen it, like, in a video once. Yeah, that's a... I'm guessing it has to do with... maybe the tentacle statue? Alright. Coup de grace. Just because, why not? Alright, let's heal ourselves up. Alright. Oh, okay. So it's just very, like, it's counterproductive to actually get it to spawn. Or, like, it's unintuitive, I guess would be a better word for it. Because you actually have to, purposely keep negatives. If you want to try and go for it actively. Let's remove that. Okay, yeah, we can give you... this could be useful. Yeah, let's go ahead and have that. Okay. And on him, since he can't hit anything right now, let's just go ahead and give him this. He is literally a wall of flesh. Take on the punishment to save us. Alright, we'll get rid of that. I'm guessing it has to do with, it's the Ancestor's Bust, right? When you go to a study that has the chance for it, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Okay. Right, let's go ahead and do this. We have no one wanting to retreat. I'm pretty sure it comes from the ancestral study. I just can't remember which one of it, or which version of it is. I know it's related to the ancestor, though. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get our Holy Lance in. Okay. Move him back. Prepare ourselves. That's 2 crits. Alright, we can go ahead and do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and guarantee kill this one. Connie. Alright. Get a Holy Lance in the back. The health these guys have is quite hefty.
This is no time
That's
to falter.
fine. We can go ahead and do this. We'll give a heal to Connie. From Pepe. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Alright. Bone weaving. That's fine as long as it's not regenerating them. Okay. Something here, so let's do Fester. Gives us enough that they die in 3 turns.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright. Let's go ahead and use Menstruations.
This wound, at least, has been
During
tended
that
to.
bleed actually matters more. Possibly. Okay. Deathless.
Solidarity may yet arrest this collapse.
He is at 1 health. Let's go ahead and do this. Setting up the riposte. Alright, Hardy. Trying your luck with them all. You got me on the first one, alright? Do you really need any more? Oh. The game's really throwing curveballs at me for this run. Not with these guys. These guys are just... It's more because we've got a bloodlusted version and a normal one. But some of the other stuff we've been encountering... Very rough. Let's try and get that weakened. Thank you. Okay. This one is not dead. But we can't do anything about that just yet.
Steady yourself.
Okay, that's fine. Got mantra for a reason. Much of a bleed? Yeah, mantra's better.
Fellowship forged
It puts us at 1 health still. Okay. Just take this one out.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
Okay, so we can use Deathless again, so let's do this.
Lethality writ large.
Good, we got a burn on him. Alright. Guard.
The path of exculpation.
Get him
need
off
not
death's
be a
door.
lonely one.
Away from death's cold embrace. And let's do this. Alright.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Too bad just yet. Lash's gift. Sure, that gives us guaranteed crit. I can use that for healing. Let's go ahead and do this. Break the armor. Let's go ahead and heal her up. Alright. And that's 2 of them dealt with. Okay. Yeah, let's go to do this. Guaranteed crit heal. Normal heal. We get the armor break. Good. Next blow can finish it off. Let's do this. I should be able to get 1 extra heal in, and that will still let us move first. Or actually, we can get a stress heal in. Yeah, let's do that. Look at those positive tokens. Alright, and another coup de grace to finish it off.
A simple variable, easily resolved.
Okay. Well. Maybe that pairs well with one of the trinkets we got. Problem is I don't have a stained item to allow it, and it's an item set, so we need the other trinket, or I think there's a trophy you could use. Okay, hold on. I need to be fixing this. Judgment. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's as good as we're gonna get. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and protect Renauld. Enable Tape. Let's see. Definitely want to be going to this. Chevalier is a very big priority. Maybe I should have used the orders there to push Ronald Sanguinus back. Vert that. Go ahead and get that out of our inventory. And then guard him. Okay. So, we don't have another stress heal, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do that, put her in the back guaranteed. I guess we go ahead and set their post up. Good crit.
Sabine's strength dwindles.
Good, we removed the dodge. Actually, that crit killed him, technically. If we want to wait it out.
Agony by accumulation.
Alright. Why wait? Why let him get any more hits in? Alright. Lash's gift.
Self-reliance is a rare and wonderful thing.
Good heal. And because he got himself off death's door, he's immediately ready. Go ahead and do it all again. That's actually going to be insane on him. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. That way I can flesh shear. Alright. So, Janita can finish that one off. Good hits. Fine. Oh, let's see. Yeah, we want to go ahead and do this. Alright. Crimson Curse is actually very nice on him. It's gonna make it to where because he's gonna be reaching death's door a lot, we don't need to worry about it. Go ahead and use menstruations here to remove that. Alright. So we can finish any one of them off. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get rid of everything in the back. Okay. Go ahead and use Sanctuary. Go ahead and use Lash's Gift. Okay, good dodge. There's at least someone who dodged. That's fine. We can go ahead and get a big heal. Good crit. Nearly brings him back up to full. No dodge that time.
But deadly all the same.
And let's finish it off. Here we go. Oh, well. Okay. Well, you can use the, what's it called? The relic there.
Modest
more
homespun
crit.
comforts are still something to cling to.
Okay. All the contagion. All of it. Alright. The runaway's gonna run up here.
Anticipate,
We're probably gonna swap
adapt,
someone out for her.
and reposition.
Let's see. We definitely need this.
Supply lines and swords. This is how wars are won.
Everyone's got their path, right? Yes. Okay, so this gets her the stun. It allows us to use it in either stance. I don't need again immediately. So we want what? Disengage probably? Yeah, we want disengage. Okay. So we want that, we want the stun. That opens up options. We need an attack. So let's see. Requires they have Blight. Okay. So we're gonna go Unchained Abomination actually still, because we need a Blight spreader for him. Okay. We definitely want Punish. Should go ahead and take Sepsis with Punish. Yeah. Alright. For Renault here. I do feel like we are gonna need... Let's go Inspiring. Yeah, we already got the skill for you. She does enough damage as is. We'll take off Radiance. And let's get Reap. Alright. No, again, we go with that. We don't need Stunning Bash right now. He does. Alright, no true management already. Just give me 1 second. He does indeed reap what he sows. There. All done. No, he just handed out the booze. This isn't management, right? Here we are. Hand out food. signifying time to go. Alright. Well, let's just get rid of that stuff.
Each day
Let's get
brings
moving.
new obstacles and new opportunities. Let us face the coming cruelties undaunted.
Oh. And we are respectful.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
She good. Sanguinus and Cornelingus actually got a really good roll there. You know, do we go out with a bang? If I see a layer, we're challenging the layer.
Propriety floats listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
I don't see a layer, I do see the surgeon. Oh. Alright. Go ahead and guard. And punish. Good blight to start it off with. Alright. Now that we've gotten the guard in,
A calculated
let's go ahead and use
generosity,
mantra
but a welcome one
help.
nonetheless.
In the meantime. Okay. I do need to deal with this guy. We have flesh for that, so let's do this. A deboning is happening. Alright, let's keep up the backline hate. Let's prepare, and then that'll hopefully let that hurt, let Flechet kill him in one hit. Can't even hit back there anyways. Well. Yeah. I love when the game just perfectly sets up against you. To be fair, I should have known the cabin. Or I couldn't hit the cabin boy, but the fact we get a blind right there is just perfectly timed. That's not a bad target. At least the stress didn't go to someone who was close to a meltdown, like right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Heal him up. And he gets an extra action. Potentially. Alright. That works. Okay, we keep getting sucker punch, but it's fine. With the crits. Alright. Let's go ahead and swap the stance up. Divine Grace would probably be good here. go to do that. Some Blight. Free troubles, or at least we tried. You know what?
An opportunity.
That works.
Squandered.
At least, you know, they're working together now, finally. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep setting that up. And back we go. Alright. Punish the wicked. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's use Inspire.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
That one hurt. Let's go and remove that bleed.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Okay. Fishy. No. Coup de grace. Sucker punch is fine. Go ahead and do this with Endure. Anything else that you could have the chance of killing them, so let's do this. And that works perfectly. Okay, Punish. Good Blight. Kills them on the next turn. And then we can guard him just to be sure. Okay. One more good dodge. One more of the shade. Oh well. It's a kill. That works for me. Dismas is, I believe, a sharp shot. If I remember right. Let's see. I definitely don't need that. Oh, this is reusable, or did we have two? Either way, I feel I should go with the blind here. Speed is 10 or more. Let's instead do this. Since I don't have the guarantee for 10 or more, let's do that. And we'll give someone else this later. Alright.
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, let's go ahead and prepare. That gives me a few extra bonus tokens for more damage. let's go ahead and do that. This may set up a one-shot. Okay. Renault gets guarded. Set this up. Well, I guess the miss is nice.
The slow suffering begins.
It's unfortunate he got rid of our dodge. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. Close. Alright, so we're gonna target him. We can actually use Deathless right here, safely. Let's use it right here. And thank you for the claps there, Neelan. Let's see. One more poke to the back. That did it. Alright, let's go ahead and use Mantra.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Alright. Let's back it up.
One less obstacle in our path.
Let's go ahead and endure. There we go. We inspire. Alright. Now we guard. Okay. Done. Unfortunate. I was hoping to actually land that to allow us to do a little bit more damage. And take less, but wasn't to be. You don't need the healing. You have your own. And you're not one to drop anyways. Hey, Smurf. How you doing today? How's your Friday been? I forgot to take off Radiance.
The enemy
I was gonna
weakens
remove
and
that,
wanes.
actually. I removed Stunning Blow instead. That's Radiance is probably the better one to remove. Alright, let's go to do this. Let's prepare. Okay. One more endure. One more cry. What killed you? Or I should say killed you both there. Boss encounter or just a very bad situation? Alright, disengage. Let's go ahead and keep Renault blocked. Or block form. Yeah, let's do this. Ooh. it, Neon. In PoE as well? Okay. That is just mean. Like, what? Yeah, we're gonna punish you for looting in a looter game. Yeah, I am definitely curious to see that. That sounds like complete BS. Okay, Divinity Original Sin, right? That one, at least, well, you can still have it happen where you can't prevent it necessarily, but there's a few ways to get around some of those, like having feign constantly.
Measured and steady.
But yeah, it is very unfortunate in if it, well, in the second game you can prevent it. I'm not sure in the first if you really can. I need to go through and finish the save with my buddy in the first one. Alright. Clearly heals me 1 health, really. Wait, why is it only healing 1? I don't trust that. Let's just do punish. Alright.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Take a quick look at it. You know, I feel like the title is a lie. Oh, I have it muted just on the off chance, at least for a second. I muted at just the right time. Holy crap! Wait, did that That looks like it instant exploded. Or is that, Oh, I see you had already opened it at the start. Alright. Holy crap. That is just devious. Yeah, I noticed that the second when I rewinded it there. That is... I feel like that should be disabled for a hardcore run. Okay. It's safe to say, no chest is safe after that, I'm guessing. At least in the mind of you and Luna. I can imagine that. Because there was no way you would know beforehand. You'd have to look that up, and if you're avoiding spoilers, there's just no way for you there. Unless there's some kind of hint to the area, but I mean... even then, it's not really justified in my opinion. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get a big hit there and see if we can't kill him. Grab another coffee. Unless maybe it's a random spawn? Is that a possibility, or is it guaranteed spawn? You just we're lucky enough
What is
then.
it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
Because I could see that being a random spawn too is the worst part. Okay. You still have an action. I should deal with you. This almost does, but not quite. Yeah, let's do this.
A righteous action.
Sets up. We wait on that. Let's do this.
This is no
They
time
are.
to falter.
I've done the second game repeatedly with buddies, including on the honor mode. It is an amazing
Measure
like
out your
series.
violence and
Also
apply
a
it
lot larger
judiciously.
series than I originally thought when I first picked it up. Alright, let's do this. We'll immediately use Sepsis to heal him up here. Alright. There we go.
Straightforward and effective.
Let's go to convert. Let's use Sanctuary.
The slow suffering begins.
So I definitely have to say in Divinity 2, my favorite act is still... I think it's still Act 2. After all my runs. It was really where the game, like, just sold me on it. The Lost is also another amazing one. That's an amazing co-op RPG. Let's do Deathless here. Gotta be very careful about how low I let myself get to Death's Door. Alright, Mantra. We don't want any of the smoke from the doctor. Alright. Do that. Okay, he's dead. I actually couldn't tell you if it's on PlayStation. I thought it was on all platforms, but I could be mistaken. Try for that stun. Alright. No luck there. Go ahead and endure here.
Quiet the howling mind.
It's the Lost Crown of the Magister, I believe is its full name. Yeah. It actually, I think, came out right before Baldur's Gate, didn't it? Like, literally right before, as, funnily enough, another D&D game. It is actually, the best way to describe it, Smurf, it is literally the current edition of D&D. And, like, basically set campaigns. It is very loyal to tabletop. In that respect, actually. Where you have a lot of mechanics that even don't normally get included in games, such as restrictions on your extra actions, your bonus actions, all that. But also you do get just general pushing, throwing, and a lot of the extra side actions that you normally don't see in the D&D game. It's awesome. Alright. Let's see. I should go ahead and set up the repose. Because that also gives us dodge here and makes it to where everyone's good to go. Let's go to Reek. Make sure he can't heal. Let's heal her up. Because he's guarded. So everyone here is, at least for a brief moment, safe. Unless he goes for the same person twice. Okay. Let's back it up.
This is no time to
Well,
falter.
crit for crit. That works. Let's do this. Good armor break. And he does have a burn on him, which will kill him. Let's just take the Endurer right here. And let's finish him off.
Another impediment.
Wait, they
Cleared with
did?
impunity. The past is
I
gone.
knew they did the DLCs.
Let
I
it
did not
die.
actually hear about that. I'm gonna have to let a buddy know. Ah, okay. I'm gonna have to let my buddy who I played that with know. That is awesome. Because it was actually a fun experience. Did you, Neil, did you ever get to mess with some of the modded maps, by the way? Because they were on console as well. Some of those were actually decent. Like,
An
you had
elementary problem.
some
Is it
actual decent storylines people have made in it. Oh,
Travel without proper reconnaissance. A hasty and reckless thing.
did you ever get
indeed.
a chance to look at the mod? Or, like, the map editor? I was always curious how easy or hard it was to work with. Okay, with our light right now, I think we need to do this.
A simple choice.
Alright, let's go
At
to the
least
hospital.
It should be.
Let's see, yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the faceless visage. I don't really need, I don't ever plan on using it. Yeah.
She weeps for the
Okay,
fallen.
so we got the
and knows
final
she'll
one.
join them soon enough.
Okay. We don't need to fatigue heal him. Let's see. Oh, we don't have enough money to do anything here. That's fine. We're gonna have too much. Let's just get rid of this. Okay. I do want to go ahead. Let's do this. Dude, nice. I'm trying to remember, was that one crossplay as well?
The crackling
I
fire
can't remember with that one.
and the company of friends.
I know there's a It is?
lessens
Okay.
most.
Interesting.
Each day brings new obstacles and new opportunities.
Ooh. Heard it got the Crimson Curse. Okay. Good to know. Alright. We got inns to defend. Let's make sure they don't fall. Let's set up the double tap. I need to get rid of these guys first. Dismas is a perfect counter to him right now. There we go. Yeah, I would recommend starting with the normal to see if you like it, because it does have its quirks. So, like, I know I had one buddy who didn't much care for it, at least enough to continue playing with us. But it is very good. Me and a buddy actually went through every DLC together. Dude, it's been a while since I've thought about it. Thank you, Neil, for bringing it up. That is actually an awesome game. Especially knowing there's a second one now. That is another thing, by the way, Smurf. If you do like it enough to get the DLC, only one of you need it. All DLC are shared between the players, so you don't need to get like multiple copies for everyone to play, say like the extra classes that get added, stuff like that. It's all shared, so only one person ever needs to have it. Fair enough. Alright. I do not want to do Howling End here. Let's go ahead. Oh, I hate this. There, we got the hit. Alright. I hate these enemies. They are so nasty with their setups. I'm so happy most of the, like, I think, is it every console but the Switch that does that now? And it's awesome.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Alright. Some burning stars for you from Trzin. Do we go ahead and drop? Nah, we do this first. We poke them a little. Then we do it. We can go in and set up a Howling End. So we'll be using a pirouette here in a moment. Let's go ahead and have Trzin drop the stars on him. Pirouette to back up. Trzin's fine there. Let's go ahead and fire off with a double tap here. There we go. They're marked. Alright, blind is fine. Let's go ahead and use Bloodlust. Remove that winded. Alright. Let's go for this. Let's go for the crit.
A brilliant conclusion.
Good crit. And let's go for the Great Shot Blast. Good shot, Dismas. Iron Swan from Boudica. And Trzin, you got some more stars to drop for him? No? Sure you do. There we go.
A resounding response.
Good hit, Trzin. Good mastery there. Bandit this in.
The kingdom hangs by a thread. We cannot afford such
Okay, it's a good
setbacks.
thing we went up here. I would not have been able to make it there. Holy
Destruction
crap.
threatens us once more.
Okay. This is,
Distribute your champions
interesting.
judiciously.
Alright, you guys have to rush over.
Moving alone in hostile territory. Let us
But we
hope
can get
for
them
their
there.
safe arrival.
There we go. That solves that in. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through the underground, so we want to be prepared. Let's see.
These crumbling ruins may yet have some shelter to offer.
I think we need to swap Sanguinus with Bonnie here for now.
Expertise and experience. This one will serve.
Let's go ahead and use this. Remove the goops. You're fine with that. But this will let them heal up. And this gives us a backline hero, so we don't have to constantly worry about fighting over the front line. Alright. Let's go ahead and buff ourselves up. There we go. Share some whiskey. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's do that. Let's give you this. Actually, no. You don't need that. You need... we need it from you, right? Yes, this. Because this gives a lot higher speed and guarantees it. Let's give you that crit. There we go. Who has the bombs? Give you some bombs, Bonnie. Now, I guess also another thing we could do is I could do the candle here. That would also be a pretty good one, actually. Yeah, let's do that instead. You're good with what you've got. Though, I guess... Actually... let's do this. Because this isn't really benefiting him, I've noticed. Give him blood. Set the
crowded
route.
coast, isolated and drowning in them.
And that's good enough. Also, we got the mixing kit. That'll be helpful. Alright. Oh.
Tried and tested. A bond to be counted on.
Okay, that's actually good. Both of those are very good. Jesus. You're good to go. Thank you for the hydrate, Nealon. Thank you for the reminder. Right as we enter the shroud. There's water all around and not a drop to drink.
On the tide,
so we better take some ourselves.
In noxious degradation.
There we go. What is our current goal, actually? I did not pay attention to that. Okay, so it looks like we need at least one more conclusion. We need to get blood from them directly? Huh. But how? That's the real question. Oh, I don't think they're micro. I think they're very, very big. In fact. I mean, what would you say? No, this should be on all platforms. This should just be the Kingdoms mode. I'm pretty sure Kingdoms is on console. I would double check that, but I'm pretty sure it was. Also, we got a champion here. Ow.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Yeah. He's gonna need to go. Oh, she actually wants to be in the front. Definitely need to rearrange this party. Alright. Dash him up. Ah, okay. I didn't realize it was still... This has been out for a little bit now. I'm actually a little surprised. Alright, let's go ahead and prepare. Preparation is the key to victory, after all.
In crisis, we can rely only upon each other.
Let us see. We definitely want to reduce his effectiveness. Actually, we just want to get rid of him. The Whole Keeper definitely needs to go. So let's focus fire on him. That's not good. Ow. Okay. Well then.
And now, the greatest test of all. Steady yourself.
At least that one was normal, but... Okay. Alright, Deathless here. Was needed. Even if it got him extra fatigue.
Fellowship
Let's do
forged
that.
through toil.
Thank you. Back to the front. And let's use mantra.
Measure out your violence and
Oh,
apply
that's a
it judiciously.
8 damage bleed for 4 turns. Ow. Okay, you need to go. Alright. He's dead. Good, he didn't stun us. Probably thanks to all of the, anti-stun stuff we've
Self-reliance
given
is
the
a rare
flagellant.
and wonderful thing.
Okay. Whew. There's no reason to heal him yet because he's just gonna get immediately dropped to death's door. So let's work on the next priority target, which is this one. Open your veins to the truth.
Agony by accumulation.
Okay. Okay. I have no taunts, so a little awkward at the moment. We have one cauterize left. Draw out the life from him. Oh. Okay. Let's go ahead. Nope.
Oh my.
Yeah, they have huge crits. Let's just put it like that. Oh. Yeah, let's do this.
Cooperation is the key.
We're gonna do that to try and prevent any extra shenanigans.
Lenity.
Jania, go ahead and block for.
Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Of course, we get hit into the enhanced dodge. To be fair, we hit him
Slow
right through it as
suffering
well.
begins.
Fuel hole. Alright, this one's dead.
Once again, teetering on that terrible precipice.
No, they're trying to kill the flagellant with everything they've got.
At last, the thing is finally passed on.
Okay. Well,
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
no setting up for the flagellant, I see. Go ahead and smoke screen. Alright. Let's go ahead and do this.
No. Anyway.
How can you say that? That was Papizus. He died for our team. How could you say that about him? Anyways, let's see. That is a very interesting skill. So I want to try a stealth setup at some point. With like all stealth characters for that. Because it doesn't say it has to target her. Yeah, I figured that was coming. Genie had nothing to say? Oh, color me surprised. Okay, let's do this. No negative on her. Really? Okay. That's interesting. And good to know. That was probably a little early. Yep.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances.
Alright.
Exhaustion takes hold.
Good burn. Good target. Come on. Couldn't get it that time. I knew it was coming. Poor Connie. Poor Connie.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Well, makes sense. I can't even get to the end of it. A little late for that. I really could have as well. Actually, I do need to right here. Jeez. I do need to because we can't attack. Oh. Let's just do that.
Thank you, Agent K. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Maybe in order, maybe in order. We'll see. We have a few options left. Not much, but a few. Let's just get rid of some of the easy to get rid of stuff. Let's see if I need to get to this final one. At least I now know what we need to do. Like, the fact we have to go to a lot of hospitals is... Okay, it is this. I am imagining that's the final one. Also, I like how we cleared death. We did not clear the collector. Collector's actually harder in this than death. I feel like. For most team comps. Oh. But, to be fair, if I didn't go for the surgeon, it may have been fun.
They need your help.
Well. Oh, they can't target me.
Measure out your violence.
In the back, at least.
And apply it judiciously.
It's a small... Okay. I was about to say... Thank you. Alright, actually, you know what? Since we lost the runaway, I can get rid of one more thing here. Also, slight... Oh, I just realized a actually not so slight problem. We're gonna have to do this. And there's a good reason for that. Thank you for the light. We were heading towards a siege. Yeah. Alright, you need to take the full brunt of this, Nia.
Hold fast.
For
For who
Jesus.
knows what lurks in the beyond.
Thank you. Steadfast in her righteousness. Well. You got one more turn in you?
Steady yourself.
Ow.
Pray her convictions lent some small comfort in her final moments.
Okay.
Safe, but uncivilized.
Well. I think that's where I'm gonna call it. I'm sorry. There's only so much I can take with that. Yeah. The amount of death stores, by the way, that were immediately on the first check is insane. Let's see. Sure, base 60 for some of these characters, but like, I know Flagellant has an improved chance, and he didn't actually take many death stores checks to reduce it either. And we didn't have anything reducing it as well, which is the crazy part. Yeah, 60 is like the baseline. Alright, let's see who I'm gonna raid here. But yeah, thank you all for joining in on this. I guess this is the end of the campaign. We'll probably put this down for a little bit. Got a few other things to play anyways. Like, I need to continue on Abiotic Factor, which we may actually start up again tomorrow. And continue. We'll see. But let's go ahead. We'll just raid out to Datello. He's on Night Rain right now. Currently going through Deep of the Night. We'll go raid him again. But yeah. I hope you all enjoyed this. I need a break. That was one death too... Well... It was 4 deaths too many for me. If I'm being real here. Well, it's a lot of bad luck mixed with me making mistakes, honestly. Because, like, the Collector, you can't really predict for him, and it was just an awkward scenario for it. I mean, sure, he's not uncommon, but he is just a random road battle. Which, let's be honest, that was the start of the spiral, because, it kind of set me back in a few areas. But yeah, it's also figuring out just what works best here. I think I have an idea for the next team I'm going to take in. But yeah, I will catch you all later. Have a good night, everyone. Take it easy, and bye-bye.